But for those who don't know what a national trust is or what a national trust does, could you explain that before we start?
Yes, basically a national trust is an organisation that is protecting either the cultural or the natural heritage of their particular country or region, tangible or intangible. In other words, in terms of cultural heritage, a tangible asset will be a building, a historic building, or whatever it happens to be. Intangible is all to do with the culture, the custom of the country. It might be the art, form, music, dance, puppetry, or whatever.
Okay. And the 60 members, are they predominantly in developed countries, developing countries, or a little bit of both?
A mixture of both, actually. Yes, we've got a number of the larger organisations on board. The National Trust in England, Wales, and Northern Ireland is our largest member, with 4 million members of its own supporters. And in the United States, there's the National Trust for Historic Preservation, but we range from those two larger organizations right down to tiny organizations. There is one in Ethiopia, in Addis Ababa, called Addis Rubet, which just has but one property at the moment, which they're trying to rescue. And then we have, for example, in Taiwan, we have two organizations. One is entirely concerned with the natural environment, the Taiwan Environmental Information Association.
I mean, one way or the other, all the well-known both natural and man-made wonders of the world, are they included in these national trusts?
Well, some of them are. I mean, for example, there are a number of World Heritage sites which can belong to a national trust. I mean, in England, for example, there's Fountains Abbey in Studley Royal, which is a well-known World Heritage Site, and that is owned and protected by the National Trust, yes. So that can happen, but generally speaking, it's more to do with, I mean, not every trust around the world follows the model of the UK national trusts. Very often they don't even own any property. They can just be a body of influence trying to persuade the governments to take more care of their cultural and natural assets.
Presumably when an international body like yours is created, and yours has been in being since 2007, it's because you have shared interests, shared concerns, and shared goals with your brother, sister members.
Yes, absolutely.
What are some of those shared interests?
Well, our mission, in fact, is to promote and enhance the protection of the cultural and natural heritage of the world, both tangible and intangible, for this generation and for future generations. And that, in a sense, leads on to the reason that we're here, because we're an umbrella body for all those national trusts, so we're acting as sort of advocates for the heritage of the world, if you like. And the reason we're here is because we believe very strongly that the message does not come across nearly clearly enough that amongst the heads of governments and so on, that the cultures, the cultural heritage and the cultures themselves need protection from climate change. We talk all the time about the problems with nature and the global warming and melting ice caps and so on, but actually no one really is talking about the dramatic effect this is having on specific cultures, the indigenous people, for example, and the effect on them. And we need to get that message across much more strongly, we believe.
Right, and you're doing that here at COP17 and beyond, presumably.
We are.
Other forums.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In fact, we were at COP15 and 16, but what is unique in a sense for us about this one is that we've managed to secure a booth here, which we've got for 2 weeks, and we are in fact holding a side event on the beach, on the North Beach, in a tent on the Tuesday next week at 7 o'clock. So if anyone wants to come along to that, they'd be more than welcome.